From ghostly hitchhikers in the backseat of your car to alligators playing Dungeons and Dragons in the sewers, get ready to unravel the dark secrets behind 10 terrifying urban legends. Welcome back, I'm here, and today we're diving into the chilling tales that go bump in the night. These urban legends will leave you questioning what lurks in the shadows and whether you really want to hear some of them at all. Viewer discretion is advised for this one. Some of these urban legends are quite disturbing. Number 10, The Hookman. The classic tale of the Hookman, a cautionary story whispered around campfires and late-night phone calls. But where did this creepy legend come from? The earliest written account of the Hookman dates back to the 19th century with a story published in a book called The Fortunes of Nigel, which features a character named Will who becomes the victim of a madman with a hook for a hand. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the legend was truly born. During the 1960s, the tale found its way into print through stories in Reader's Digest and True Story magazine. These adaptations gave us the iconic image of a man with a hook for a hand attacking lovers in parked cars, but the story didn't stop there. The Hookman became a popular figure in urban legends with variations of the tale emerging across the United States and beyond. In Texas, he was known as the hitchhiker. In Brazil, he was said to reside in cemeteries. And in the Philippines, he was even believed to be the ghost of an actual serial killer named Juan Sampa. No, 9, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody. Wait, did someone just call my name? No, it's just the ghastly specter of Bloody Mary haunting the corridors of our nightmares. But how did this terrifying tale come to be? The origins of Bloody Mary can be traced back to the early 20th century with roots in ancient folklore and spiritualism. One theory suggests that Bloody Mary is a variation of the biblical figure Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. This interpretation casts Bloody Mary as an embodiment of evil, a fallen angel or demon possessing a human host. Another belief holds that Bloody Mary is based on real-life figures such as Maryworth, a 19th century medium who allegedly communicated with the devil. Or Mary Eleanor Bowles, an unhinged caretaker whose gruesome murder of 2 children bore a striking resemblance to the legend. Whether rooted in religious lore or inspired by chilling crimes, the Bloody Mary legend has endured. Number 8, alligators playing D&D in the sewers. Okay, so imagine this. You re-spelunking in the depths of New York City's sewer system when suddenly you stumble upon a sight that's straight out of a nightmare. A group of alligators huddled around a flickering candle, rolling dice and casting spells like they're straight out of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Well, believe it or not, this bizarre urban legend actually exists, and it's all thanks to a little creativity and a lot of imagination. The story first appeared in a strange publication called Bizarre Magazine in 1974. It was penned by one Clayton J. Ruby, who claims to have stumbled upon the scene while working for the New York City Parks Department. According to the tale, Ruby discovered a subterranean lair complete with a mini swamp inhabited by sentient alligators that engaged in all sorts of fantastical adventures. Over the years, the legend has only grown. Some say the gators aren't just playing D&D, they're also engaging in cannibalism and plotting to take over the city. Now, while there's absolutely no evidence that alligators are running around New York casting spells, the story does raise some interesting questions about the city's sewer system. Just how wild and unexplored is it? Could there really be a hidden world down there? Who knows? Number 7, ghosts in the backseat. Ever been driving home late at night with your windows rolled down, singing along to your favorite tunes when suddenly you feel a cold presence in the back seat of your car? You turn around and voila, there's no one there. But then you notice a faint, translucent figure sitting right behind you. Calm down, you might have just encountered a friendly ghost looking for a ride to the afterlife. But seriously, folks, this urban legend is more than just a simple ghost story. It's a chilling tale of supernatural hitchhiking that's sure to give you goosebumps. While the specifics vary, the basic plot revolves around unsuspecting drivers picking up ghosts in the back seat of their cars. And once they realize their passengers are, well, dead, it's too late to escape. The ghosts then demand to be taken to their final resting place, or else they lines haunt the living driver forever. So if you ever find yourself cruising solo down a dark road, better Google the backseat before you get a new passenger. Number 6. Skinwalker Ranch. Located in northeastern Utah, Skinwalker Ranch has earned its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the country. This 512-acre property has been the site of numerous paranormal sightings, from UFOs to Bigfoot and even creatures straight out of Native American folklore. The story goes that the ranch was originally inhabited by the Ute tribe, who soon grew uneasy when they realized they were being watched. They tried to move away, but their new location was plagued by attacks from unseen forces. And that's when they turned to legend to explain what was happening. Skinwalkers are malevolent witches who can transform into animals such as coyotes, wolves, and bears. As you can imagine, facing off against a skinwalker is never a good time. And over the years, the ranch has seen its fair share of terrifying visitors. In the 90s, Terry and Gwen Sherman purchased the ranch and quickly learned that it was far from your typical property. They documented everything from strange lights in the sky to mutilating livestock, even interacting with government agents who seemed interested in the paranormal activity. With its rich history and spine-tingling tales, Skinwalker Ranch continues to captivate paranormal enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Number 5. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. Imagine this. You're cruising down a deserted highway when suddenly a lone hitchhiker flags you down. You feel bad, so you roll down your window and offer them a ride. But just as you settle in for the company, you glance in the rear-view mirror and gasp. The hitchhiker has vanished into thin air. Welcome to the terrifying world of the Vanishing Hitchhiker, an urban legend that's been keeping drivers on edge since the early days of automobiles. Like many urban legends, the exact origin of the tale is shrouded in mystery. But that hasn't stopped countless storytellers from sharing their chilling encounters with the supernatural hitchhiker. From sudden disappearances to ghostly apparitions, these stories are guaranteed to make you check the backseat before you drive off into the sunset. Number 4. The Black Shuck. If you've ever driven along the desolate coast of East Anglia in England, you may have encountered a large black dog that could spell doom for you and everyone you love. Fear not, though, because it's probably just the legendary Black Shuck sniffing around for a midnight snack. Don't worry, you're safe. Just kidding. This massive hound from hell is said to prowl the countryside, leaving a wake of misfortune and death in its path. First appearing in the 16th century, the Black Shuck has been reported countless times over the years. Some say it's the ghost of a monstrous hunting dog, while others believe it's a demonic beast hell-bent on bringing misery to all who cross its path. Either way, encountering the Black Shuck is definitely something you want to avoid. No. 3. Bridge to Nowhere. Have you ever taken a nighttime stroll along a bridge only to find yourself inexplicably drawn to a dimly lit path leading nowhere? Well, don't blame us. We're just giving you a heads up on one of the creepiest urban legends out there, the Bridge to Nowhere. It's a seemingly endless labyrinth of concrete and steel that leads to parts unknown. Maybe it's the flickering street lights or the eerie silence that makes you feel like you're the only person in the world. Whatever the reason, we strongly advise against taking a moonlit walk on this mysterious bridge. After all, you don't know what lurking horrors lie at the end of the path. So keep your feet firmly planted on solid ground and save your urban exploring for daylight hours. Your sanity will thank you. No. 2. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. Are you planning to hire a babysitter anytime soon? Well, before you do, you might want to brush up on your knowledge of urban legends, specifically the Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. This chilling tale will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about babysitting. Imagine this. You've left your kids in the care of a seemingly responsible sitter and headed out for a fun night on the town. But before you can even enjoy your first sip of wine, your phone starts ringing. It's your kid calling in the middle of the night claiming there's a creepy man upstairs who's trying to break in. You think it's a prank until you hear the unmistakable sound of breaking glass followed by a sinister laugh. Suddenly you're racing home, desperately hoping that your child is safe. When you finally arrive, though, you find that the babysitter has mysteriously disappeared. And the man upstairs is nowhere to be found. Number 1, the figure in the window. Have you ever been driving down a dark road when suddenly you spot a shadowy figure in the window of a house you just passed? Well, we hate to break it to you, but that's not a figment of your imagination. That's the horrifying apparition known as the figure in the window. And trust us, you don't want to stick around to find out who it is. According to urban legend, the figure in the window is the ghost of someone who has recently died or met a gruesome fate. Some say they appear as a warning to those who see them, while others claim that they're simply lost souls searching for peace. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, one thing's for sure, you don't want to linger too long when you see this spooky specter. So keep your eyes on the road and your foot on the gas, because you never know when the figure in the window might make an appearance. Alright, comment below which urban legend spooked you the most. Do you believe in ghosts? Let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. We've been spooked out, and we'll catch you next time.